Shopping. And I'm gonna start this off with husbands. Just send your wives or your girlfriends with a credit card and just tell them to have fun.
Hey,
Maybe
okay.
call the credit card company, see if you can raise that limit a little bit before, and just tell them have fun and
I
just
like it.
don't ask questions. Just
I've
don't look
trained.
at the bill too closely. Just let them have fun.
I've trained you well.
Yeah.
We're like the most frugal people ever, but
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Mile 2 of the Miles and Magic podcast. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the best girls' weekend on Earth, and that's the Princess Half Marathon weekend.
you can't top it.
No.
There's nothing better.
It's
the ultimate girls trip.
a party the whole time.
It is.
Yeah, with some running mixed in.
Absolutely.
And some shopping and some other stuff we'll get into later.
Yeah.
But let's start with costumes. It's seriously impressive how many people go through so much work to have these incredible costumes.
It
Like
really
not
is.
just, a t-shirt and this and that, but like custom made, designed, sparkly.
Gorgeous or hilarious
it's
so
mind-blowing.
creative. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
People put hours and hours of work into this. When I just show up and wear runDisney's,
Are you gonna dress up this year?
it's not happening.
No, but probably maybe next year.
Nope. Don't count on it.
No, is it the effort that?
Come on. I mean,
It's a lot of work.
It's a ton of work, and I just don't think I have those.
The sewing skills or the. I mean, we could probably figure out.
You
how
just
to do
rub
it.
salt in my wounds. Yeah. I just don't think I have the creativity.
Okay.
People. I mean, maybe one year I'll surprise you, but people are good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
So anybody out there, if you have an old costume, you're looking to get rid of it, send it our way.
I need help. But I mean, these shirts are pretty great too.
Are.
So don't feel like you have to show up in this, lavish.
No, it's all for fun.
It is. Just keep it simple if you want, or just be awesome and show up and
learn to sew and acquire all these other skills. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, what girls don't like to, dress up and rock the tutus and the tiaras and the
glitter. You can't forget the glitter because there's a lot of glitter.
Can't forget that, there's a dark side too. These villains.
This is true.
So, yeah. And while we're on the topic of costumes, you got to decorate your hotel room also.
This is true.
I mean, that has become one of our favorite things to do. Like, we just go to the dollar store and, get streamers and balloons and just
glitter,
the sparkly things. And I mean, you love it. All the
it's amazing. It's just
in the room
on every T-shirt I have, and oh yeah.
But no, that's just become something super fun we like to do. But yeah, so okay, costumes, we covered that.
Yep. Shopping, and I'm gonna start this off with husbands. Just send your wives or your girlfriends with a credit card and just tell them to have fun.
Hey,
maybe call the credit card company, see if you can raise that limit a little bit before, and just tell them have fun and just don't ask questions. Don't look at the bill too closely. Just let them have fun.
I've trained you well.
Yeah.
We're like the most frugal people ever, but okay. So yes, shopping, all the shopping. There's, so much great shopping at the expo.
Not just the expo. You got Disney Springs.
Yeah. But first at the expo, you got all the Disney merch.
You do. Yep.
Which is there's very limited princess stuff. If you want to get that stuff, you got to get there early on Thursday
morning.
Yeah,
definitely.
And at the expo with all the vendors, there's some really cute small businesses, I guess, or companies that sell some awesome. If you show up and you're like, hey, I want to do a costume. There's some great options at the expo. I know we kind of
amazing. And the cool thing with those companies is, they've tested all
Yeah.
that gear. It's
Yeah.
not, something you bought at some random store that, it's not going to be comfortable or
Yeah.
whatever. They're testing all these
Yeah.
designs and everything. So
Yeah. It's
you
not
can
like your
just,
costume's going to fall apart
no.
during the race.
And it, you can throw it on and be somewhat comfortable, I would
Yeah.
imagine. So,
Yep. Not chafing like
yeah,
crazy. And
exactly.
yeah. And there's also just so many cool accessories like glittery headbands and stuff at the expo. Yeah, just
There's some
lots
really
of
good
cute
stuff.
like photo ops you can get there too at the
Mhm.
expo. That's we'll get into that next group of
Definitely.
pictures, but yeah, and then of course, yeah, you touched on Disney Springs.
Yep. Yeah, you can actually get some Run Disney gear there now.
Yeah, that's true. At where's at the the co-op.
Yes.
Marketplace
Yep.
co-op. They now, yeah. I don't think you can get like the specific
Probably.
like special princess stuff.
But if you're looking for just some general Run Disney merch,
yeah. There's a little bit I've seen online. It looks awesome.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
it's-
really glad they did that because some people can't, they missed out on some things at the expo or what.
Or they're just looking, maybe if, they do a lot of these races, whatever, and you're not care specifically about one race, you just want some Run Disney gear.
Yep.
That's a great place to get it. So
Yeah. And so we touched for a second on photo ops. Pictures. What another great reason why, girls should do this.
the entire weekend is photo ops.
I mean, it's literally Instagram gold.
Clear off your phones for the weekend. Just make sure you have enough storage.
Your camera roll is going to be like an endless scroll of like the best memories ever with you and your girls. And yeah, so I mean, you got pictures everywhere. You got pictures at the expo. You got pictures on the course with all the characters, all the entertainment, finish line pictures. You've got.
You got to go into the parks after.
I mean,
if you're going into the parks, yeah.
I mean, you just even if you are running the half marathon, make time to get those pictures, especially the ones in front of the castle. Like
we touched on in the previous episode. Run a little bit slower in the parks. Take some extra time. You can always make it up on the highway miles and take pictures. Have fun.
Yeah, grab your girls or whoever you're running with. Your girls and guys run this race. So grab your prince or all your girlfriends and get those shots in front of the castle. They're some of the best to look back on.
They really are.
And if you can, take the time at every mile, or maybe not every mile, but stop for those characters that you really want to see along the course.
Hold down the shutter button and just the whole race.
So, just get those pictures.
They're important.
They are important.
Especially, it's so easy during a race. You're kind of in the zone. You're just going through the miles, and there's nothing worse than finishing the race. Oh man, I wish I would have got some photos or stopped with some characters or whatnot. So take those pictures.
Yeah. So we are at costumes. What girls don't like to dress up. We've got shopping. I mean, what girls' trip is complete without shopping?
The only limit there is the credit card. So
pictures. I mean, come on.
You gotta
girls and
take
their pictures. Next, we were thinking
fun. That's the reason for the whole weekend.
Yes.
It's a super low-key race. It's probably not the race where you want to go to set a PR. Not saying you can't, because you can, but at the end of the day, it's all about fun.
Yeah. I mean, you've got all type of athletic abilities running this race, from walkers. I mean, you could literally walk the whole race, and
there's some quick walkers. Like,
you better watch out for those walkers.
My mom used to do power walking.
I think every mom.
And hey, I'm going for a walk.
Yeah.
I did it one time, and then the next time I got on my bike because Mom, I'm not going that fast.
Serious stuff.
So yeah, it really is impressive. So
yeah, you got to watch out for those mother runners and the
mother walkers.
Mother walkers.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the same ring, but it might catch on. I keep saying it.
I mean, no, walking. I love walking. I mean, yes, going out and running a couple miles a day is awesome, but like sometimes you can clear your mind the best just getting out there and just
relaxing.
Yes.
Just covering some miles.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like with running, it's you're a little bit more kind of zoned in, where walking you can just kind of let your mind wander and relax and just
Yeah, and then the whole walk, run, walk.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great technique,
yeah.
especially for beginners or maybe you have an injury you're nursing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a great way to.
It really is. So, yeah, just having fun with your girlfriends. I mean, there's nothing like running through Cinderella Castle with your girlfriends at sunrise and just, I mean, come on. I mean, you could walk, run, dance your way through this thing.
You do whatever you want. Cartwheels.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's any rules against.
Just don't take it too seriously. It's not about PRing. No. I mean, if you want to, sure. But I mean, just make the memories and have a good old time.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yep. So the medals.
I'm going to say it, and I might get some flack. I don't think I will, though. Run Disney has the best medals out of any race on Earth.
Absolutely.
I said it. If you disagree with me, put it in the comments below.
Some of the Ultra buckles are super cool.
They are. But when you combine the magic of Disney and a race medal, like, that's pretty hard to beat.
They have come a long ways. Like I actually have the medal from the first Princess 2009. I mean, you have to start somewhere. They're cute. They're good, but I mean,
not quite up to par with what they have today.
I mean, they have come a long ways. They are beautiful now.
I've received some medals from like some city marathons or whatever, and they literally look like somebody designed them in Microsoft Paint and then like just pasted them on a medal. Yeah. So it's Run Disney does a really good job, and I feel like especially in the last like 5 years, they've really honed in on that and made it pretty awesome.
While we're on the subject, I used to like really like when you cross the finish line and all the medals are clinking and they
actually put it over.
Yeah. But now with them just handing it to you wrapped, they get scratched a lot less, because there would be times we'd get medals that are just like all scratched
when they're
up.
holding 20 of them on their arm and they're just bouncing and scratching.
It's not anybody's fault. It's just that's what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of glad that they now hand them to us wrapped. Yep. So so the medals this year are super cool, just especially with the flip side.
Yep.
Not for the 5K, but the
10K
and the half and the challenge. Yep. They flip and it's the
pretty
villain.
Awesome.
It's so cool. And of course, every time you look at that medal, it's going to remind you who you did it with and
just those memories.
What an amazing accomplishment that you were able to achieve. Gotta love the bling. Another thing that makes it an awesome girls trip is all the post-race everything.
Everything.
Like, going out for brunch afterwards.
Well, yeah, you have to do that.
With some like celebratory Mickey waffles or, maybe some mimosas.
Well, yeah. I mean, you just ran, 3.1, 6.2, or 13.1 miles. So,
toast. Absolutely. Exactly. Then maybe go into the parks.
If you feel up to it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, riding the rides with your girls or your mom or your daughter or
family, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, how fun is that?
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I think to wrap this up, I think just the overall atmosphere of this race, it's not like any of the other races. There's a very special just energy about it where you don't know what all these women are going through, and men. I can't leave them out, but I mean, it could be
all kinds of things.
Anxiety, depression, battling cancer. Maybe you're just going through a divorce and you're feeling lost in life, or everybody has a story. Everybody is out there battling something. And it's just such an inspiring race for, women empowerment.
It really is. And if you're out there on the course, just just keep that in the back of your mind. Like, everybody is going through something, and it's, maybe somebody forgot to put their hand up when they started walking or whatever, and just enjoy it. Just go in with the mindset of, hey, we're here to have fun. Like I said, you don't know what anybody's going through, so just enjoy it, and just have fun.
Yeah, it's so inspiring to hear the women's stories at the beginning of the races in the morning. Like, what some people are battling. I think it was last year, this one woman, I think 6 weeks, she was 6 weeks post-op of a double mastectomy. And she just looked so full of life and so excited. And I mean, I don't think there was a dry eye around me where I was standing. It was just, just running with your friends, with your girls, with your girl squad, or with your moms. I'm going to be running with my mom again. We ran last year.
It's going to be pretty awesome.
And I ran with our little girl on board. I was like 7 months pregnant.
Yep.
That's something I will never forget. And I'm going to be running again with my mom. And she's been going through some health issues. And I'm really excited to just be there for her every step of the way and watching her achieve her goals. And it's just super inspiring. And to, everyone moving their body and, just having a good time and living life. And
that's the thing too I feel like this race weekend is, yes, it's at the end of the day, it's just a race. But I feel like it's a lot more than that. It's sort of sets the tone maybe for the rest of your year.
Yeah, absolutely.
It sort of gives you that confidence and that boost of energy. Like, hey, whatever obstacle comes my way, I can tackle this. Yeah. To know that in the bank you have, hey, I completed maybe the fairy tale challenge or the half marathon or even just the 5K. Like, to have that in your memory bank saying, hey, I can get through hard things.
Absolutely.
I can do tough things. Just having that is pretty awesome.
Or, women running their first race ever, their first half marathon, their first 10K, or they might be super accomplished. It's all,
you have all types of runners.
And everybody just feels supportive and included. And it's just something super exciting to watch and to be a part of. And I can't wait. I'm excited.
I'm excited to watch you. I'll be cheering you on with our girl. So
you're going to be on Main Street.
I'll be on Main Street
for you.
And then we'll be by the finish line.
Yep.
So we'll be cheering. We'll be screaming. I'm sure Hannah will be excited to see Mama.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You did that to me last race and I just...
Well, that's what it's there for, You got to make the memories while they're there.
Oh, the tears just
let them flow. That's
pretty special. So, like I said, I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. We're 4 days away. Yep. Can't wait. We hope you guys have a great weekend.
If you see us, come say hi.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you'll meet some cool people on the course. That's another thing.
I love that.
Talk to people on the course. I understand you got your music, you're in the zone, but sometimes the best thing you can do is just turn the music off for a little bit and just talk to people. And it's amazing who you'll meet out there.
Yes.
Some people, I might talk to for a few minutes and never talk to them again. But some people, who knows, lifelong friendships. Mm-hmm. The running community is pretty amazing like that. So.
They really are. Last year, my mom and I were towards the back. We were getting chased by the balloon ladies, and there was this group of these two ladies that would just run all around, just cheering everybody on. And they kept coming to my mom and I and just like, you've got this, you can do this, don't give up. And that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
They were fast enough to just, probably be up towards the front of the race, but how selfless and how just awesome. And
I think that feeling that you get, motivating others, it at the end of the day motivates yourself. It's just, seeing those stories, seeing, somebody who, oh gosh, maybe they're not going to make it. And you're able to work with them and, motivate them and say, hey, let's do this together. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And women in general, it's you've got all kinds of things going on. Maybe you want to, your boss is,
Or maybe the dog
the
or the kid. I probably regret saying this. Maybe the husband.
you said it. Sometimes you need a break, and you need to just get your girls, and you need to go have a good old time and put a tiara on and
Head down to Disney.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it really is the ultimate girls trip. And I'm so excited for everybody doing it. And yeah, just have a great race. Sweat, pound that pavement with your friends, and
take lots of pictures
and
make memories at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. So if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and put those down below. If you like the content, please subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you in the next episode. Keep those miles magical.